Here's 29-year-old Heather Orr and her grandma Diane before the pandemic, spending time together at Rockville Terrace Senior Living in Northern California.
Whether it be to go and play bingo with her or to have breakfast.
Heather and her mother Sharon say they were regulars, visiting 80-year-old Diane in the memory care unit sometimes 3 to 4 times a week.
And so I've been kind of like cherishing that like last hug that we had, not realizing, what the next week would bring for her, for us, for the world.
In March, the coronavirus brought visits at long-term care facilities across the country to a screeching halt.
How are you?
Families did their best with phone calls, video conferencing, and window visits. Some haven't been able to communicate with family members at all.
That realization of like, I don't know when we're going to even be able to sit face to face. That was very devastating because I was afraid of her feeling like we didn't want to see her or feeling kind of abandoned.
It was the heartbreaking faces and stories of our residents.
Jason Reyes, who manages Rockville Terrace and 6 other long-term care communities in California, was so troubled by the emotional toll it was taking on residents like Diane, he went to work in his home garage and came up with this.
It could certainly be the future of visitation for the foreseeable future.
He built and installed this 8x8 plexiglass box, a visitation booth, now outside 3 of his facilities.
But we feel that this is a very reasonable approach for protection. We've had several professionals look at it.
Then the family reunions rolled in.
Good one. High five.
Including one for 80-year-old Diane.
Oh, we can finally see her in the flesh. She's safe. She's good.
You look damn good.
Knowing that at any moment of any day, we could call over there and email and say, hey, we need to see her is huge.
Jason says they've had no cases of COVID-19 at the 3 communities using the plexiglass cubes, and they facilitated over 400 visits.
I've gotten so many great responses, so many heartfelt emails and phone calls.
More than 200 residents at these California communities once again sitting face to face with the people they love.
That's right.
I went fishing for the first
A luxury to the Orr family, who hopes a reconnection like this will soon be the norm for everyone.
I know that there are people across, the United States right now that are just begging for some sort of solution other than FaceTime or phone calls.
Well, the idea is catching on. We know of facilities in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Kentucky that have done the same thing. So could we see it here? Well, we asked DSHS, the agency that licenses long-term care facilities. They said there's nothing in the rules currently that would prevent facilities from doing the same thing. Taylor Mirfendereski, King 5 News.